Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for Friday, January 2nd. Yes, it is Friday, and I had no clue it was Friday today at all. I thought it was Saturday when I woke up today. But thank football, it is Friday. All the days are screwed up until probably everyone gets back into their normal schedule on January 5th or 7th, whatever the hell it is, next Monday. But happy to have everyone in. Have a quick show for everyone today. A little update on Windass and Moore. One is more likely than the other for the Derby match. But my take on it is, I'll give it to you in a little while. I think we got good coverage. We'll dive into that a little bit too. Yes, it's Friday. There's no football today, but yes, we're here to talk about some things. It's just been a weird week, and people are filing in. Andrew's in the house. What's up, Chicky? How are you, Chicky Brew's in the house? I find myself in a much better mood after 3 straight wins. Absolutely, and it is very good. We're sitting in 11th right now. 10th place right now, going up against Derby County, who are in 11th. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. Just remember, the game is on Sunday at 7 a.m. I tell you, I took 2 90-minute naps yesterday. Like, I'm an old blue hair. Took 2 90-minute naps. I could not believe how tired I was. I do not know why. But it is waking up at 3:30 in the morning, doing the show with all of you. Awesome stuff. 4 shows on the day. Bob takes picks, 808,011. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year, my friend. But yes, let's dive into today. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already. On our way to 5,001. What an incredible 2025 we had. We're looking forward to an amazing 2026. Set those goals, write them down. When you write them down, they become real, and then they look back at you. So do that. I'm doing that myself. But as far as Wrexham are concerned, real quick here, Windass and Moore obviously did not play the other day. There's some quotes coming out from Parkin. Steve Parkin did an interview after the game the other day, after our win. But he had a couple quotes here. I'm going to bring up the leader real quick because it actually is the BBC and the leader. So it looks like Windass and Moore are going to have a latent fitness test, which is fine. Parker issues an update on Wrexham duo Moore and Windass. Now, not good, not bad. It's not, no one's going on the sideline for a long time. I think these are just little niggles that are coming in here and there. We want the guys best as possible we can do it. Do we need another winger? And if so, what side? Lamar, awesome. Let's stay on topic. We'll talk about that in a second. Oh my God. But yes, we do need another winger, by the way. What's up, everybody? How you doing, Aaron? Well, I don't know what you're up to, but hopefully all is well. But here's the update on Windass and Moore. So Kieffer Moore and Josh Windass will be back sooner rather than later, according to his Parkin assistant manager, Steve Parkin. Phil Parkinson, we had the victory the other day. We moved up to 10th position. And, obviously Moore went off with a hamstring injury the other day, and Josh Windass has a calf injury. The quote says, excuse me, I think it's just a mild hamstring injury. This is for Kieffer Moore. Sunday will probably come a little bit too soon, but not much after that, I don't think. So let's just take one at a time. That's Parkin talking about Kieffer Moore. Kieffer Moore most likely will not be on the pitch for Sunday. Maybe the bench, but I don't think he'll be starting on Sunday. Which after the last match with Sam Smith doing very well, I think we're in good position to have him be out. Let him rest, get an extra day in him too. Parkinson has always been a guy of his history. He's a cautious manager. Will he roll the dice? He's probably not going to roll the dice right now because Sam Smith is in good form. And the backup to him would be J-Rod. Now, J-Rod not getting a lot of minutes, still coming back for injury-wise for himself. But I would assume that Parkinson would give Kieffer Moore another week's rest rather than putting him out there if he didn't have to. Obviously, he took off Broadhead, didn't play the other day. Max got a rest the other day, finally. And, obviously, Ali Rathbone has come in and done really well. And Chief got a rest. So I'd assume that Parkinson, if Kieffer Moore is at 80%, probably will hold him out, which I'm fine with. I think Kieffer Moore has been a stud. He's got 10 goals. I think maybe 3 or 4 assists this year. Does great defensive duties. And Sam Smith came in the other day and absolutely crushed it for a guy that has waited for his opportunity. So, I think I'd go with Parkinson having more caution than actually going and making Kieffer Moore go out there, not 100%. Andrew, stay right on topic. Talk about Paul Mullin right when we're doing it. Yep. we'll get back to that in a second too. I'll star it. What's up, dude? How are you, Tommy? What's up, Ted? How are you? This match, I thought we played good first half, but second half, I think we sat back too much. 3 wins and 10th in the table. Come on, Wrexham. Yes, yes, we did play really well in the first half. The second half, we did sit back too much. But the Derby game's a big game. They're 11th. We're 10th. It's an evenly matched team. They just beat Middlesbrough, and they're going to come out with their tails up. Yes, it was 1-0, but I think it's going to be a tough matchup for us. All of them are going to be tough matchups, even with, I would flat out say, our backups. So to that point, back here for Kieffer Moore, Sunday will probably come a little bit too soon. So don't expect Kieffer Moore restarting. 3 weeks ago, I would be nervous about this. I'm not for Sunday. Start Sam Smith, give him a run of games if he has to, and let Kieffer Moore work his way back in. He's our starter. But let Sam Smith have it to play first. Play if he's ready. Now, Parky thought Windass would be available against Blackburn, he said. But he will feature, but he could feature against the Rams. Josh has a bit of a calf injury. We thought he'd be fit for today, meaning the Blackburn match, but he said he wasn't quite right. So we will assess him over the next few days. So we will make the bench. 99% sure he'll be on the bench, which I'm also fine with too. 3 weeks ago, I probably would not be. Now that Rathbone has come in and he's hit the ground running to the point where it's like a new signing. I hate using that term. It's like a new signing, but he has come in and he's done very, very well. Give him a run of games and he will be fine too. Now, don't run him into the ground. He still has to maintain his fitness levels, obviously. But Rathbone has come in and proven that he is ready to go. He can handle this league. He has been in it before, and he's going to be good. So I'm looking at Windass and I'm looking at Kieffer Moore. And for those two, what I'm reading here, if you read through the tea leaves a little bit, is that Windass probably the bench. Kieffer Moore will probably not be there. I would be surprised if he is, but he said, I think Josh will be assessed over the next few days. Kieffer, it's probably too soon for him. We'll see. We'll see. I think the key thing is we get the lads rested up and get them home, and they'll have a breather tomorrow, meaning Friday. That's today. So everyone's taking a rest today. Tomorrow they will be obsessed. And it's kind of showing the depth of the squad that we have right now too. We definitely don't have depth in our wing back roles, but we have depth in the middle of the park and we have depth up front now that we're seeing that guys can come in and score goals, i.e. Sam Smith and Ollie Rathbone. Ollie Rathbone does something completely different from the energy levels from Josh Windass. Both are great players, but they do something different. And I'm fine with giving them an extra bit of rest. So, instead of rolling the dice and having Kieffer Moore and Windass risk further injury. And Parkinson, you could see even with Kakache, he's given him a little bit extra time so he doesn't come back and hurt himself. Kakachi got 10 minutes off the bench the other day, so good to see him back. I would be very surprised if he starts on Sunday as well. But those are having a Sam Smith step up, having a Rathbone step up. I think we'll see a little bit more of that. So get prepared for. I see Max probably coming back in the squad. I got stick for saying Scar was best in the middle. That's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to it. It's good to have the conversation, but I would see Max coming back in and going to our other back three, which is probably going to happen too. But to that point, with these players going down, Sam Smith having the opportunity to step up, Ollie Rathbone having the opportunity to step up, you got to grab a moment while it's hot and take advantage of it. Make Parkinson make tough decisions when they're all fit. That's what you want in a good way. Make Parkinson have to make tough decisions. Like, okay, do that. Make him do that. That's what we want. We want competition in the squad, good competition, and helps out everything else too. Hey, Happy New Year, TLP fam. What's up, Bono? And Rathbone is on track to possibly be second leading scorer of the season. He is. Lamar Smith had so many close shots in a few minutes he got. So with starting, he had have one good go in. I think he's going to continue on his form as well. What's up, Paul? When you get to it, the big question I have is, if we only get 2 high-quality Premier League levels, what positions will upgrade? Okay, I'll start that one again. Lamar goes with Moore. Without Moore, you don't have the imbalance of the double teaming Moore. So with Smith, it's more about winning and for 1v1. Well, Smith is a very good one-on-one player with his hold-up play. He wins a lot of headers in the air. Surprising. So for a guy only being 5'10", and his hold-up play is not as good as Kieffer Moore's, but it's very, very good. Very, very good. So Sam Smith does bring something different to do the equation, which is good. Okay, now I will go back to the question here. Josh, do you know, this is Andrew C. Josh, do you know anything about Paul Mullin's situation? Is the loan over? I don't have an update on the Paul Mullin situation. I will look into it, see what happens. Paul Mullin, if he ever puts on the Wrexham shirt again, I will be shocked. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I love what he's done for the club and the memories he's given me and everyone that supports Wrexham over the last goddamn how many years? 109, 112 goal scorer. Awesome. But I'd be very shocked if he comes back and plays for Wrexham again, especially this season. Who knows? You never know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? So, and the other one here, I will go back to Bob takes picks. When you get to it, please, the big question. Okay, is that the one? Where's the other one you had? Oh, fuck it. I'll just do this one. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Speaking of swearing, I was told that we're swearing too much. Now, if you see the there's a two-parter here. All right. I will work on the swearing. We will try to cut back on a little bit too. But this show is not meant for kids. I understand that. I know there's some people that don't watch with their families. I just read one of the comments in there too. I will do my best to revert back to not swear as much so people can watch with their families. Shocked to see that the local pundit is actually watched with families, which is awesome to hear. I will do my best to not swear as much. I will not promise anything because it just comes out of me. And I apologize. Passion. And not that swearing is the key, but I will work on that. But I was told for one person that he watches with his family, he's like, I can't do it. I'll work on it. So sometimes they will slip out. Side note. There we go. All right. When you get to it, the big question is, if we can only get 2 high-quality Premier level players, what 2 positions would you be upgraded? I would upgrade one in our midfield as a winger, left or right, probably our right side, and one in the middle of the park too. One in the middle of the park. Someone like a Sheaf replacement who can play 90 minutes. There you go. That's what I would do. What would you do? Steve Barton's in the house. I will shave my legs and cats if we beat Derby. Don't shave the cats. The cats won't love. Steve, you can't shave the cats. What are you talking about? You can shave the legs, or you could shave your legs, buddy, but don't shave the cats. And thank you for that $10 super chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Shave the cats. Maybe he's referring to something else. I don't know. Word is Wigan returned Mullin. All right, I'm going to look this up. While we're here, all right, Paul Mullin. I'll look it up right now. Stopping the show. Paul Mullin, Wigan. There you go. Is there news on this? I don't see anything. Happy birthday to Paul Mullin, November 6th. I don't see any Paul Mullin update here from what I see. But he's probably coming back, just not to play. If they give him back, they give him back. What is he going to do? He's not. Where's he going to get into the squad? You think he's going to start? What's up, Nicky D? How you doing? Mullin will be lucky to end up in League 2. What is his stats this year? Hold on. Are you kidding me? He's only played 3 matches? That's not true. He's got 4 goals. How many? Oh, all right. I'm stopping the show. I'm going to look up. I'm going to see what his stats are this season. This is absolutely okay. Fat Mob. Paul Mullin. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I'm doing it. You got my curiosity up now. He's still at Wigan Athletic. Okay. Here is his season. He's fought 4 goals, 1 assist. He started 7 in 20 matches. He's only played 654 minutes. He's got 1 yellow card. 4 goals, 1 assist, started 7 in 20 matches. That ain't great. That ain't great. I don't know where they are in the league. Actually, where are they in the league? But let me see. He's on loan, and they are in Wigan are in 14th place. 13th place. 14th place. I don't know. If anything comes through, we'll get it. We'll get on it. But he's not having a great season. He's got 4 goals, though. He's just not playing a lot. Oh, well. Why can't people tell their kids to not curse? That's what I do. Laugh a lot. Oh, well, I mean, I don't have kids, but, only if it's using good context. You need a swear jar for your mom. My mother-in-law, more importantly. My mom swears more than my mother-in-law. Wondering what's next for this at Andrew C. And $4.99 for the swear jar. Where can I mean, all right. Aaron, with Aaron, you gotta put in for the swear jar too. You swear more than I do. So we'll do that. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. It's worse than a match, Josh. Don't worry about it. And ever since Mullin second back injury, he hasn't seen the same since Lamar. He's all on Mullin today. They are fighting relegation. They are. That's Wigan. That is. Steve Barton is gifted 1 + 5 local pundit Wrexham AFC podcast memberships. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're hot. And Steve, thank you for the super chat and thank you for the gifted memberships. And that's awesome. Mullin's gait is different since his last back surgery. He hasn't been the same since. We're not going to derail with the Mullin talk, are we? This is what we're going to do. We're going to do it. Design by Marlin Smart. Marlin. I was thinking we have a good shot to being second if we didn't lose the last 2 games. We could have been 4th or 5th place if we had won the additional 3 games we drew. We could have been second, even first. Well, I'm going to pull that down because that's big. That's a big chat. I agree with you. If buts and maybes. Listen, we are hitting our stride. Getting off the Mullin topic, going back to Wrexham. We are hitting our stride at the right time. We're in January. We're 3 points off the playoffs. Okay. Players are coming back from injury. Issa Kabori should be back shortly once they get bounced out of the AFCON. And I don't expect him to sit out. I expect him to get right back into the squad ASAP. And you got Kakache possibly coming back, who is a good player. We haven't seen the best of him. Haven't even seen any of him. So I think he will be coming back. Kieffer Moore going down, not great. Sam Smith stepping up, good. J-Rod back is a better replacement off the bench than I think Ryan Hardy. It just hasn't worked out for him. That's what happens. Middle of the park, Matty James is coming into his own. He is right here in his head. Rathbone coming back is great. So we're hitting our stride right at the right time. Yes, it's a long season. We're halfway through. The first season, it was almost, I feel like we were just treading a little bit of water. We're treading a lot of water there, which is fine. I thought we've dropped 18 points from winning positions. Even if we got 7 of those, yes, that'd be great. But I think that's the adjustment into the league. We moved on from gelling and now we're clicking. That's what we're moving, gelling, now to clicking. Now we're clicking. We'll figure out what's going to be after that if we continue to go up. We had a wobble there, which was good. We recovered it. Parkinson changed some things around, changed the formation, ignited some guys into the squad coming in off the bench, had some magic happen with Ollie Rathbone, Kieffer Moore with the crosses and the goals by Broadhead getting back into the squad and actually playing Broadhead, which is important. Him resting today was also very important. Max getting rest, also very important. So, we are where we are. We really can't do much about it. I understand. I think my frustration through the part of the season up until about a week and a half ago was that we are a better side than we're proving. And I think the players even said it. It's like, why do we stop playing at times? But that's football. You're not owed anything. There's nothing owed to you. You have to go out and earn it. The team fights every day for the shirt. They never drop down tools, which I think at the Blackburn game, those guys that were downing tools a little bit too. And I think we fed into that and sat back way too much, which I think is Parkinson's #1 problem. Other than, he's starting to sub early, which is good. Parkinson taking on too much pressure when we're winning is probably his #1 problem. His second is his subbing late. I think he solved that a little bit too. And yes, Parkinson is not off of criticism. You can criticize Parkinson without having there you go. I held off on swearing. To that point, Danny, that is totally retired. I'm not even putting it up anymore. That said, if we hit the stride, we go maybe I think if we get 2 signings, be great. 2 signings would be great. We're going to have to adjust the squad a little bit. I don't see Andy Cannon getting a run out. I'd be shocked if Andy Cannon is signed. I'd be absolutely shocked if Andy Cannon makes the 25 after the 31st. But what do I know? I don't know what Parkinson is thinking. Maybe we go into the market and get something, have some kind of winger, something would be great. Steve, you are the best. We're lucky to have you. Yes, he is. Chicky Brewer. Reading the pickled orca. Palmer comes back. Palmer comes back to back up Moore. Oh, God. What is happening in the chat? Yo-Yo, Habs is in the house. Design says, I think we peaked at the right time last season. Yes, I do. PG&E says, hello, Wrexham, on a good run lately. To yours, yes, I agree with that too. After clicking, we moved to well-oiled machine. That's possible. I like that one. And up the Disneytown FC, absolutely. All right. Kodev says, Burkina Faso play Ivory Coast on Tuesday in the knockout stage. Kabori could likely be back Wednesday. I mean, that's ambitious, but please get beat and please come back. I have no interest in being down there. I don't know why he's down there, as he was not fully fit and going to train. I don't give a shit what anyone says. There's no reason for him to travel down there to be with his squad, even though he was called up and he was injured. Zero. I am not backing off on that. We are now clicking and coming into form. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Well, there's not much news out there, but the updates are, if we're going to go back to the top of the show, is Paul Mullin, just joking. Kieffer Moore probably will not be fit for this Derby game, and Josh Windass will most likely be on the bench. And I think that's okay. Give him time to rest and get back. Get him back to full fitness. The upcoming fixtures that we do have are as such. Bring this up. They are big there. Okay, there's Derby County. That's obviously on Sunday. That's away. Then on Friday the 9th. So we have a FA Cup game, which, you know, I look at that. Is Parkinson going to go for it? I don't know. Nottingham Forest are, you know, I think they're fighting off relegation. They're not going to get relegated because there's 3 or 4 other shittier teams in them. But I could see, you know, a possible mixed bag for Parkinson in that Nottingham Forest game. Yes, it's good to bring Nottingham Forest back to the race course. It's going to be Sean Dyche and Parkinson going up against it. Just 2 bullheaded SOBs going at it. So that'll be an interesting matchup. I'd probably see that we'll have some adjustment there in the squad. Could see some rotation, not full, but some rotation. Then we have Norwich at home and Leicester City are home as well. So, and then away at QPR and then Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, this run of fixtures right here is very important as well. I mean, all winnable matches. Norwich City are just coming into form a little bit now themselves. They're fighting off the bottom. That's interesting. And Leicester City are a yo-yo team. They're going to get points deducted at some point, so I'm not really worried about them per se getting into the playoff spots, but I'd like to take 3 points off them. And then we owe QPR a loss because they beat us on the reverse fixture. But listen, coming into this January, I say we do a little bit of business, be a little more cautious, have the guys that are coming back. Parkinson said he's excited to have some of the guys come back, get them on the pitch, start using them, and just continue on this forward foot trajectory of what the team should be doing. It's the 3-4-3, whatever you want to call it. Broadhead's coming in, have Rathbone keep doing it too. Find a way to get Kabore and Kakachi on the pitch together. Please, God, do that. Anyways, quick one today. Not much is going on. I will see if the boys are doing a champ chat or a tech fortitude or something like that. Not too sure what's happening there too, but we'll see what's going on. Be a good watch along now that we have a Premier League team like Nottingham Forest. Yeah. By the way, we had one of the biggest watch alongs the other day at the 4:30 game. It's like 4,000. It was crazy. Late to the live. What's up, Ruth? How are you? Aaron, MK7 man. Just a side note, the club is starting the ball rolling for the land of the academy. Okay, that's awesome. We'll keep an update on that too. So, anyways, all right, that's your Friday football. Keep your bells on because they might. Someone might throw a tech fortitude up or a pundit's picks. You know, Ken's got to work on his math, but maybe he'll do that. So we'll see. But if anything pops up, we'll be here breaking it on the local pundit as we always do. Thank you, Andrew C. Thank you to everybody for the chat. Kicking off the new year was great with the W. Now let's go get another 3 against Derby County. Win 4 on the bounce and start moving up that table. Smash that like button on your way out and subscribe, share it out, get everyone involved in 2026. And we're on our way to 5,001. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.